You never split up in these movies. And it's not like that. Except all of the whose two magical words can only be used to make things special and sweet and represent everything good and nice in the world. Think about it. Like the black parakeet, or maybe down the string. It was so weird. What do you think happened? Just like them. Except maybe for the golden warning. We're in the middle of dragon territory, and we have one of their babies. Not good for elf-dragon relations. Please tell me there's an oracle so we can get out of here. It's even uglier than I remember. One whiff of that stuff, and you get so dizzy you lose all sense of direction. Can't fly, can't water glare, can barely even walk. I thought we were gonna watch the new Bunny Ripper movie. I'm done here. It's never been here, and it is so not my color. Really good, Dad. Please tell me there's an oracle so we can get out of here. I was doing down here. She looked when she thought she destroyed the Trumptus. Please tell me there's an oracle so we can get out of here. I was doing down here. She looked when she thought she destroyed the Trumptus. To get you back into the factory and return the body to the majestic Marion Runsprout. Please tell me there's an oracle so we can get out of here. It's even uglier than I remember. Look at all the really soggy reading material. No, not really. What's the janitor doing here? Just like them. Except maybe for the golden warning rings. One whiff of that stuff, and you get so dizzy you lose all sense of direction. Can't fly, can't water glare, can barely even walk. Please tell me there's an oracle so we can get out of here. It's even uglier than I remember. I was doing down here. That's going to work. Just a matter of mixing atomic isotopes and destabilizing protons. That's perfectly safe. My dad keeps the serious protons out of it. You're right, Renneberg. But if you want to defeat Ricochet, you have to come up with better characters than them. Just like them. Except maybe for the golden warning rings. Just a matter of mixing atomic isotopes and destabilizing protons. That's perfectly safe. My dad keeps the serious protons out of it. One whiff of that stuff, and you get so dizzy you lose all sense of direction. Can't fly, can't water glare, can barely even walk. She looked when she thought she destroyed the Trumptus. Please tell me there's an oracle so we can get out of here. It's even uglier than I remember. Talk about a perfect spot. It's even uglier than I remember. You're right, Renneberg. But if you want to defeat Ricochet, you have to come up with better characters than them. You never split up in these movies. Just a matter of mixing atomic isotopes and destabilizing. Behind my dad, the B team, and just ahead of that's perfectly safe. My dad keeps the serious protons out of it. It was so weird. What do you think happened? That's perfectly safe. My dad keeps the serious protons out of it. You're right, Renneberg. But if you want to defeat Ricochet, you have to come up with better characters than them. Just a matter of mixing atomic isotopes and destabilizing. Just like them. Except maybe for the golden warning rings. Be spending your year shooting the Junior Investors Club. Too bad you're not senior like me. We all got these cute little shoe shine kids today. We're in the middle of dragon territory, and we have one of their babies. Thanks to you guys! One whiff of that stuff, and you get so dizzy you lose all sense of direction. Can't fly, can't water glare, can barely even walk. That's perfectly safe. My dad keeps the serious protons out of it. It's even uglier than I remember. You're right, Renneberg. But if you want to defeat Ricochet, you have to come up with better characters than them. Just like them. Except maybe for the golden warning rings. It's even uglier than I remember. Just a matter of mixing atomic isotopes and destabilizing. Some butts to kick. Good to know. I mean, look at all the really soggy reading material. Yesterday, we came in. I was thinking more along the lines of an ice cream parlor. Oh, shit! Rocco isn't... Nonsense! It's perfectly safe! My dad keeps the serious protons out of bugs she looked when she thought she destroyed the Trumpus. Just a matter of mixing atomic isotopes and destabilize you crap. Please tell me there's an oracle so we can get out of here. That's not a ball exactly, just making them angrier. Mount Shane is paved with bags, so it's the weather. This started back with this bro. You're doing it. Fantastic. All I had to do was stand still. Just like them. Except maybe for the golden horn and rings. Nonsense. It's perfectly safe. My dad keeps the serious protons out of... It's perfectly safe. My dad keeps the serious protons out of it. Closer, please. Thank you. I just want camper time. People need to see more of my sparkly adorableness if I'm gonna get my spin. Please tell me there's an oracle so we can get out of here. It's good to know. I mean, you could have a really soggy ring. Wait a minute. It's Arby, isn't it? Orion Lava Rock can bring me. Yesterday, there's look, we're taking the Dark Nugget down. It's even uglier than I remember. You're right, Renegade. But if you want to defeat Ricochet, you have to come up with better characters than that. Just like them. Except maybe for the golden horn and rings. Nonsense, it's perfectly safe. My dad keeps the serious protons out of it. Chris is such a jerk. I could have sent him protons out of them. It's just a matter of mixing atomic isotopes and destabilize neutron. Yeah, this is Earth. We don't have any interstellar spaceship. Wait a minute. It's obviousness! Please tell me there's an oracle so we can get out of here. It's even uglier than I remember. You're right, Renegade. But if you want to defeat Ricochet, you'll have to come up with better characters than